Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. And today's, I suppose, episode, for lack of a better word, is all about elite trainer boxes. And like the thumbnail and title says, I've got some plans in the pipeline for a new elite trainer box display. I'm excited about it. It's probably still a couple of months away in terms of the setup that I want to get and finalize. And I'm probably thinking that I might use it as a new backdrop for the videos. I think, elite trainer boxes are just such a fantastic display piece. There's some amazing designs on them. They're awesome to collect, and yeah, they do make an amazing backdrop and display piece. So I'm keen to get this all set up. I'm pretty keen to use it as a new display piece. As you can see, I've already got a fair few elite trainer boxes. There's a couple of more sort of rarer ones in the pipeline as well to join the collection, which I'm super excited about. And it's something that I want to work on, because booster boxes are great to display, but for me, I love the look of elite trainer boxes. I think they're better display items than booster boxes, and that's why I want to get that set up. To give you an example, here's a couple up on the screen here of displays that I've seen. I'm obviously not going to copy these. I want to make something unique that's unique to me and my display. But here's a few I just wanted to roll through on the screen here to give you an idea of how good some elite trainer box displays can work, and maybe something that you could look at for your collection and display when it comes to elite trainer boxes. So I guess we are a Pokemon investing channel, and that's what I wanted to get onto with elite trainer boxes. The big question being, can you still profit and make money from investing in Pokemon elite trainer boxes? Now, if you're very new to collecting, or very new to the scene, or new to the hobby, in case you didn't realize, it's not something that's been out since the start of Pokemon. In fact, it only came out in the black and white era, elite trainer boxes, that is. The rookie elite trainer box came out in the beautiful set Plasma Storm. So rewinding back over 10 years ago now is when the first elite trainer box came out. That was an amazing set, Plasma Storm. It had these two absolutely banger chase cards in it, the two secret rares, the Charizard and Blastoise with the gold borders. Amazing looking cards, amazing stats, and that's where Pokemon started its journey with elite trainer boxes. Now, furthermore, a little bit more complex knowledge, we've come out lately with what's called a Pokemon Center exclusive elite trainer box. Now, in case you didn't realize, these came out, well, the first set these came out in was Chilling Reign, which was, of course, just back in the Sword and Shield block, which came out in 2021, Chilling Reign, that is. So, it's only been over a little over 2 years since we've had Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes. Now, what's the difference, you might ask, between a Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box and a regular Elite Trainer box? Well, not heaps, but a little bit. So the main one being, you got 2 extra packs throughout the Sword and Shield era, and that's what I'm focusing on today, okay? Forget about Scarlet and Violet for the time being. We're looking at Sword and Shield elite trainer boxes, and can you make money off them? So the difference in Sword and Shield era was regular elite trainer box had 8 booster packs, and the Pokemon Center exclusive elite trainer box came with 10 booster packs. Also, rather than an acrylic damage counter, it came with a metal damage counter, it came with a metal coin, and of course the sleeve design, like the pack of sleeves that you got to sleeve up your cards, reflected the cover on the elite trainer box, in comparison to the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box having a different cover and therefore slightly different sleeves. So 2 extra packs, metal damage counter, metal coin, and a different sleeve design. And the other difference is the cover's different for a Pokemon Center, or the display, the outside, whatever you want to call it, is different on a Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box compared to a standard Elite Trainer box. Now, the big question though, can we make money? Now, the reason I ask this question is I've heard a few comments like, are they investable anymore? Can we still make money off elite trainer boxes? And I'll tell you why these questions are getting thrown around a lot. Because back in Sun and Moon era and previously, other than Sun and Moon base, which is weird, I'm not really sure what happened there, whether it was Sun and Moon base had this weird, I don't know whether it was a reprint or whether it was just so much extra stock, like just left somewhere. But Sun and Moon elite base set elite trainer boxes seem to have a heap of extra stock come out of the woodwork about 18 months ago and flooded the market and dipped the price. But other than that, typically Sun and Moon series elite trainer boxes, and of course XY series elite trainer boxes, and the black and white elite trainer boxes, have generally had sort of one print run, like they come out at the start of the print run or one wave, so to speak, and that's been it. And hence why a lot of them are rare. Like if you look back at some of the, of course, Plasma Storm being the rookie box goes for huge dollars. If you look even back to some of the XY Elite Trainer boxes, and this is a harsh word, but some very average, almost, I shouldn't say rubbish, but some very average sets during XY era have extremely expensive Elite Trainer boxes, because as a collectible, it becomes rare in itself. And that continued on throughout the Sun and Moon era. I mean, just look at those last few sets. Obviously, the Unbroken, the tag team sets, the Unbroken Bonds Elite Trainer box, the Team Up Elite Trainer box, the Unified Minds Elite Trainer box, and of course the Cosmic Eclipse Elite Trainer box. Those all go for huge dollars now, and they're not even that old. The RRP of an Elite Trainer box is what, $39.99 US or $34.99 US. US people, you might have to correct me on that one. Down here in Australia, the sort of RRP is generally somewhere around, for a main set, that is, but geez, it's gone up now with Scarlet and Violet. I think it used to be $65 Australian, or it might have been $69.99, but anyway, about 65 Australian and about 40 US was the RRP. And look at some of the prices of these late Sun and Moon Elite Trainer boxes, already pushing down here in Australia $600 an Elite Trainer box for some of the rarer ones. So, you know, you've almost like 10x your money, nearly 10x, or at least 8x your money in 4 years. And same with US. You know, you've gone from $39.99, and I don't know what a Team Up box costs you over there, but you're probably paying somewhere around $400 US. So again, you've 10x your money in 4 years. Even which is my favorite artwork, this Rayquaza on the Celestial Storm, that's going for big dollars as well. So my point is, previously it was one print run typically, and then nothing thereafter, and therefore all of a sudden prices have rapidly increased in growth, because obviously they get opened, there's not many as left sealed, or some of the sealed ones still get damaged because they're not the easiest item to keep sort of in pristine condition. The plastic wrapping around an Elite Trainer box is quite flimsy. It can tear easy. The box can damage easy. The corners are prone to getting sort of pushed in a little bit. But anyway, moving on, Sword and Shield era is sort of the first era that has seen multiple print waves of Elite Trainer boxes. So hence the question, can we still make money off Elite Trainer boxes? And I'm going to explore the last 12 months and compare the last 7 main sets of Sword and Shield, which all include Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes and regular Elite Trainer boxes, to see what the data is telling us. What has the last 12 months meant for Sword and Shield Elite Trainer boxes? Have any of them made money? Could you have made money off any of them? It's a bit of a hard one, but I want to sort of answer that question towards the end of the video and start jumping in and having a look at them. So as I was saying, the first Sword and Shield set to introduce a Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box is Chilling Reign. Now, typically the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes have one print wave, whereas the standard Sword and Shield Elite Trainer boxes were having multiple waves. So you would think that with that single print wave, it should almost act in a similar trend to the Sun and Moon and XY and even Black and White era Elite Trainer boxes, where they get this sort of rapid growth, particularly if it's nearly, 2 years after it's launched, or over 2 years after it's launched, like a set like Chilling Reign, or even Evolving Skies now is 2 years old. So let's have a look. Chilling Reign. Let's start off with the regular ETB. So the regular ETB 12 months ago was sitting at $43 US, and it's now currently sitting at $54 US. So we've seen a little bit of growth. Now, I'll leave that one up the top of the screen here and compare down the bottom. This is the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box. And oddly enough, it hasn't actually moved. So $66 US at the start of the year, 12 months ago, and $66 now. So in fact, the regular Elite Trainer box, which has had multiple print waves, is outperforming, or has outperformed in the last 12 months, the standard, the advanced Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box. Is that going to be a trend across the rest of them? Let's jump along and have a look. So Evolving Skies, regular ETB, 12 months ago, 55 US dollars. Currently now, 77 US dollars. Gone up $22 in the last 12 months, which is, geez, that's well and truly, geez, that's pushing sort of 30, 40, 30, 35%. Moving along though, the Pokemon Center ETB down the bottom here has actually performed quite well as well. Was $121 12 months ago, now currently $186 for the Pokemon Center Evolving Skies Elite Trainer Box. Now look, any Evolving Skies product over the last 12 months has performed pretty damn well, let's be honest. That set is one hell of a set. Everyone's been waiting for a reprint, and it just hasn't seemed to happen. So sealed product seems to be getting rarer and rarer and rarer, and therefore more expensive, more expensive, and more expensive. Moving along, next one, Fusion Strike. Regular ETB has actually gone down. So it was $40.76 12 months ago and is now $34.42 and was hit by an additional wave of Elite Trainer Box printing. So as you can see, what's happened is extra wave of printing has dipped the price down over the last 12 months. Now, that could well be a good pickup over the next 12 months. Hey, is Fusion Strike Elite Trainer Box ever going to get reprinted? Geez, that's doubtful. And it is one hell of a nice looking Elite Trainer Box. New on the front, it's that Ghost Psychic set, which is real cool. It's popping colors. It looks great in a collection. So, hey, my suggestion, it wouldn't be a bad time to pick up Fusion Strike Elite Trainer Boxes. I don't think they're going to get any lower than this. Comparatively, the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer Box, I actually don't think this is quite as nice as the regular Elite Trainer Box, but $64 12 months ago, currently $71.50. So that shows you a pretty good example on Fusion Strike of what happens when an extra wave of regular Elite Trainer Box comes in compared to no extra wave of Pokemon Center Elite Trainer Box coming in. Pokemon Center goes up, regular goes down a little bit. Moving along, Brilliant Stars, the next one. And this as well has been hit by a reprint or an extra wave of Elite Trainer Boxes. And same thing, my suggestion is I don't think they're going to get much cheaper than this. 12 months ago, $41.78 US, currently $33.55 US. So similar price to the Fusion Strike Elite Trainer Box. Where are we? It's somewhere, there's one over there. Brilliant Stars Elite Trainer Box is another really nice looking Elite Trainer Box. I like the cleanness of it, sort of the white, the Arceus on the front with the gold. It's just a nice sort of color combination. Again, don't think it's a bad pickup. Brilliant Stars isn't a bad set. I know it's been printed to oblivion, and a couple of those Charizard cards, particularly the rainbows, dipped quite heavily, but hey, you've still got the old art. You've got the trainer gallery at $33.55. I think it's a really good pickup. Moving along in comparison, the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer Box has also taken a little bit of a dip over the last 12 months. So $66 12 months ago, down to $60 now. So poor Brilliant Stars, it's sort of one of those sets that it promised so much, and I feel like it half delivered it. But the prices of the singles, it only really has that old art Charizard, a couple of nice trainer gallery cards. The Arceus old art is also a really nice card as well. But other than that, there's not too many hits in the set. It was sort of hyped up and probably printed heavily to meet this hype. And then there's still stock around. Like you can still buy the booster boxes on the Pokemon Center website for retail price over in the US. So I think that's sort of hurt the prices a little bit. Moving along, next one, Astral Radiance. $36.74. The regular Elite Trainer Box was 12 months ago, and it's moved up to $38.50. So minimal movement there. In comparison, the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer Box has actually taken a bit of a dip. It was $65.90 12 months ago, and now down to $59.47. Bit of a strange one, that one. It's strange that the regular Elite Trainer Box, which is still quite easy to get, like still being sold in plenty of stores down here in Australia, at retail price or below, obviously trying to make way for all these new Scarlet and Violet sets. I don't think it's a bad pickup. I don't think it's a bad set. Again, trainer gallery inside it, beautiful Machamp alt art and a couple of other nice alt arts with the Dialga, etc., the Origin form cards. It is a nice set. Strange that the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer Box has dipped a little bit over 12 months. I can't really think of an exact reason why that might have happened, but it has. Moving along, Lost Origin, $34.99 for the regular Elite Trainer box 12 months ago, now $44.27. And that is a good looking Elite Trainer box with the Giratina on the cover. Giratina is the star of the set. The old art is beautiful. Just in case anyone was wondering, the Giratina that I ended up selling for my mate at work, his son, he's over the moon. We ended up getting 540 Australian dollars raw for the card after eBay fees, etc. You know, he's pocketed $475 or something. And he's been a good boy. I think he's decided to save that money rather than spend it on more packs. Or maybe he's going to split it, maybe spend some money on some packs and then save a little bit. But he was stoked, super happy. I'm glad I could help him out there. So anyway, in comparison, the Lost Origin Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box retail at $99.99 and down to $65.96 now. And I'll show you a similar trend when we get to Silver Tempest now. Silver Tempest regular Elite Trainer box, $42.23 12 months ago, now $39.09. It's not my favorite looking Elite Trainer box. Where have I got one? I got one somewhere, yeah, over there. Silver Tempest Elite Trainer box with the Alolan Vulpix. I don't know. I sort of prefer the tough, either the tough looking Elite Trainer boxes like the Rayquaza, or like the Charizard from Champion's Path, or I like the nice sort of colourful Elite Trainer boxes like the Mew on the Fusion Strike, or the multicoloured ones on Evolving Skies. It doesn't really do heaps for me, the Silver Tempest one, but each to their own. In comparison, just putting it up on the screen here as well, the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box, RRP $99.99 down to $69.76. So similar trend between Lost Origin and Silver Tempest, which have both sort of only been out that 12-month mark. It gives you a fair indication that if you're over in the US, sort of not to buy it at retail price, I guess, because after a little while they should, they should start to come down a little bit. So I guess this brings about the big question, like we said at the start, can we still make money from Elite Trainer boxes? I guess what all this info tells us is don't stress about the FOMO at the moment. And I think a really similar trend is going to happen with Scarlet and Violet Elite Trainer boxes. Don't FOMO. Don't feel you have to buy in at the first wave. Don't feel you have to pay retail price at the first wave. There will be deals come along. There will be specials come along. Stores will discount them down the track to want to get new product in. You might be able to go into your gaming store and buy some. Hey, look, there's still Battle Styles Elite Trainer boxes at my local gaming store down here in Australia. And, they're still sitting on the shelf. They're not even marked down to clear, which is odd. I think probably they need to mark them down a little bit to clear, but that sort of sums up the whole thing. Look at Fusion Strike and Brilliant Stars that's been out for well and truly sort of 18 months now. That's sort of it feels like that's the prime time to pick them up, because if you compare them to Chilling Reign and Evolving Skies Elite Trainer boxes, which are starting to tick up north, the similar thing will happen in the next 12 months for Fusion Strike and Brilliant Stars. I can guarantee you they're not going to get much cheaper than $33 and $34 US respectively. They will start moving north, those things, just like the slightly earlier 2-year-old sets Chilling Reign Evolving Skies has. So my advice, based on the whole Elite Trainer box situation at the moment, is wait it out. Don't FOMO and buy. The 12 to 18 month mark, probably more so the 18th month mark, is the probably sweet spot to buy into those sets. Then, if all the waves are finished, you can start hopefully enjoying this slight ride to the top. Now, I don't think, based on the number of print waves Elite Trainer boxes are getting, that they're going to do anything like XY series, Black and White series, or Sun and Moon series Elite Trainer boxes have done, but they will go up, and they're great collection pieces. So my advice, buy into them at about the 18-month mark after release and enjoy the slow ride up. I'd love to hear from you guys down below. Drop me your thoughts. Thanks heaps everyone for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Ta.